Well, hello again, everyone. It's your man, Cowboy Star, coming back at you. That's right. We're talking about a Cowboys victory Monday. That's right. The Cowboys trounced the Atlanta Falcons yesterday, 43-3. Wow, man, I can't remember the last time we beat somebody by 40 points. I mean, that was awesome. Not to be on pins and needles, having to worry and bite my nails and make sure we win the game. It felt good to just sit back and enjoy that one, man. After that debacle we had last week against the Broncos, and the coach of the Broncos saying that they had a blueprint on how to beat the Cowboys, and then the Broncos lose yesterday to the Eagles, of all people. So much for the blueprint, huh, Vic Fangio? But yeah, the Cowboys really almost played a total complete game yesterday. Of course, we played a sorry team. They really weren't that great. 4-4. They've been playing good of late, but um, still in all, the Cowboys took it to them. Dak Prescott passed for 296 yards and 2 touchdowns, and he only played 3 quarters because the Cowboys took him out. Mike McCarthy finally took him out of the game after we were up by 40 points and put in Cooper Rush, and Cooper Rush finished it out the last quarter for the Cowboys. But yeah, we played a very almost perfect game. Zeke Elliott, he didn't rush for many yards, but I'm gonna tell you what, Zeke Elliott was a top player. I give him a blue star up for the Cowboys because he had a lot of key blocks that protected Dak from getting hit. I saw him pick up at least 3, 4, 5 key blocks in the game that pass protection, keeping Dak upright. So, but Dak did run in for a touchdown, and I like to have a heart attack because he scared me. I didn't want him to get hurt on that goal line. He kind of put his body out there on the line there, and we were up already by 30-something points at the time, and I really hate that he did that. I think he should have just thrown the ball or threw it away or whatever. I'd rather see him kick a field goal than him get hurt. But he's competitive. Excuse me, it's been a long day. He's competitive, and he's gonna do whatever he sees. If he thinks he can score, he's gonna give it his all. But of course, bonehead Connor Williams had to get in his 3 penalties yesterday. He had 2 holding penalties, and he had another penalty. I can't remember what it was. Oh, it was a low block on somebody. That one, the low block call, that was an iffy call. I don't think he really meant to do that. Looked to me like he fell down and the guy got blocked over him. So that was kind of a crap call there. I'm not going to blame him for that one, but the 2 holding penalties, almost back to back. I mean, he's still doing that. I just don't know why they're putting up with it. It's like they don't want to. There's something about Connor McGovern they don't like as far as taking his place at guard. I don't know what it is, but they're at the practices and we're not. So I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt on that one. Hopefully, Tyron Smith, our left tackle, can come back and from injury and play this week against Kansas City. Play the Kansas City Chiefs next week. They trounced the Oakland Raiders 41-14 last night on Monday Night Football. So I'm hoping they're not getting well after their crappy play of late. I was hoping they'd still be playing crappy when we played them. So it ought to be a pretty good game, but we got to play them up in Kansas City. We just need to go in there and take it to them. We need to play our game, and we need to cut out the penalties. Like I said, keys of the game are virtually the same every week. It's the other opponent that we always have to face. It's the penalties and the referees. So we got to cut out all the holding penalties and the cut block penalties and just any kind of penalties that we may get. The defensive line did play good in this game. We had a couple of sacks Michael Parsons played good, and we had some good defensive rush in this game, which I was happy to see. The Cowboys defense had, I think we had 2 or 3 interceptions. I know Diggs had another interception. That's number 8 on the year. And Jordan Lewis had an interception. And and Anthony Brown had a juggling interception. That was a pretty one, man. It was like the defender touched the ball, and he touched the ball, went up in the air, and then he grabbed it for an interception. So, yeah, the Cowboys defense played a good game, and guess what? Dan Quinn got the game ball at the end of the game in the locker room. So good for Dan Quinn. He beat his old team, and he had the Cowboys defense ready to play. But the Cowboys also had a punt block by Nashawn Wright, who made up for his blunder last week on the punt block, and ball hit his shoulder, and then the Broncos recovered it last week. Well, he blocked the punt. Not only did he block the punt, he covered it in the end zone for a touchdown. So the Cowboys had just about every phase of the game working yesterday, which that has yet to happen, and you see the result when that happened. 43-3, the Cowboys dismantled the Atlanta Falcons. I think Matt Ryan had like a 4 passer rating, and Dak Prescott had like a 120. So the Cowboys were just on fire yesterday. It's unbelievable how they can go from playing like they did against the Broncos to how they played yesterday against the Falcons. It's like night and day how they played. But we've got to get ready for the Kansas City Chiefs. We're going to have 2 games in, I think it is 10 days. We're going to have 2 games. So we'll play on Thanksgiving Day against the Raiders. So Cowboys remains to be seen if Tyron Smith's going to be able to come back and win. So Neville Gallimore will ever come back. And of course, we're waiting on Tank Lawrence to come back. So once we get and Randy Gregory. So I'm hoping Randy Gregory and Tank Lawrence can both come back about the same time, and that'll give us a big boost that we need towards the closing stretch of the season. So with that being said, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I appreciate all those who have so far. And man, let's keep this rolling, man. We got to keep rolling. We're 7-2 right now, and Washington did us a favor and beat a team that's above us, and also I think there was a bunch of good teams that lost yesterday. So, man, Cowboys are in the catbird seat right now. We just need to keep it up. With that being said, we'll catch you next time. I'm out.